pressão.
Away. Be gone. Away. Somersault. Be gone. Somersault. Away. Somersault. Be gone. Away. Somersault. Be gone. Somersault. Away. Be gone. Strike. Away. Strike. Be gone. Strike. Away. Be gone. Locked on. You're done. Be gone. Neutralized. Be gone. Away. Here comes a new challenger.
Eita ferro, já começou com pedreira logo de cara. Não sei jogar contra essa boneca não, hein. Vou levar a surra, hein. Agora começou, hein.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting
Eita
to see.
ferro, essa narração me mata.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Those aren't working here. Goes for the fireball. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Trips him up. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Mano's metal level is still kind of low here. They're going to need to find some chances to boost it. Alright, what's coming up next? Gets right in there. Life lead opens up. Keeps them guessing with that feint. Connects with the transverse to boost their metal levels. Player 2 chases them down. A quick breather. Jumps up. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Transverse. The hit throw.
GG.
Ups the damage in there. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Checks him with the boom. Projectile to try and change the situation. Sonic boom. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. They're in the corner and the beatdown continues. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Reverse spin kick? Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Burnout activates. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Final round. Who will be solid anti-hand? Drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Player 1 at the low kick hits. So fast on the air throw. Boom! Leads on the flash kick to get them out of the jam. Let's loose a boom. Anti-air in the clutch. What are they gonna do? Both sides getting ready. Then rushes in. A real test of nerves here. Get ready to be thrown to the side. Player 2 can't let this tip excellent block. Now heavy. What will be the follow-up here? And whip. They're wide open. The next touch may decide this round. Answers with a fireball. Hits them in the air. Player one was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Checks him with the boom. Jump. Sonic boom. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? That was a solid anti-air. Wow. Shut down. Lots of aggression from both sides. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Takes a trip. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Shoots off a fireball up close. The jump in is denied. Knockdown. RBKO. Player 2 picks up the
Errei o
first
tempo
round.
do gap.
That'll give them a
Maravilhosa
psychological
essa
advantage.
boneca, velho. Ficou muito da hora.
Sonic boom. Shuts that down with a parry. Checks him with a projectile. Holds out with a block. Solid throw tech. Reads the throw and shuts it down. Checks him with the boom. Checks with a medium kick. Manage Duare for the long game return. Flushes that off and keeps going. Going in. Risky but close scrap still going. Perfect input on the Sonic boom. Full SA meters.
GG.
Leads to some big damage. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Excellent block. Lets loose a boom. Throws a fireball. Oh, here we go. Boom. The daring air throw does it. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Defies gravity with a reverse spin kick. That's gonna leave him rattled. Was hungry for the grab. A jumping knocks him hard. Nothing stops this train. Ooh, you never know how that throw did some juicy damage. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Will this super art do anything? Crossfire somersault locked on. Giles telling you to retire. Go home and be a family man. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. There's a burnout. In with the crossing. They are done.
GG, irmão.
Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Throws him down. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Very solid corner switch. Player 2 picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Combo with the target combo. Sonic boom. Player
E o cara deu
one
rage,
has
mano?
life advantage. Burnout activates. Breaks those shins. It's a good spot.
O cara deu rage.
Impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. ready for history to be made. Here we go. What are these
More,
fighters going
more.
to do? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Still slugging it out here. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What a finish. Great meat in the life gauge there. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? That attack landed for a count down to the wire. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 has a slight life lead. Challenge from above. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Genius! Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Burnout activates. Player, they're going for the super arm. Quick breather. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Are we gonna pump the brakes on the impact? The drive impact doesn't work. Great job, and it turns out. What's next? Yo, critical art now closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Boom! Jumps in. Player 2 has the super experiencing burnout. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Amazing! Let's loose a boom! Dangerous range somersault kick to take them head on. Player 2 is barely heading off Thompson hard. Sonic blade to steal a turn. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. What now? Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Keeps them out. A real test of excellent block. The shot pays off. Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. That drops him hard. Throws a fireball. Sonic boom. Combo with the target combo. Backs them into the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. What a clutch side kick there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Caught in the cross-up. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. There's the wall blast. They can't do KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Gold picks the air throw. Sonic boom. Projectile to try and change the situation. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player just goes for it at this range. Picks up the counter. This is going to be experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive game. Now's the time. That's not gonna hit. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Oh, stun! That dude closes with the throw. Hitting him with a smart stuff. Player 1 brings it
Shit.
home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Tries to bait him with the projectile. No good up high. Oh, brushes off the throw. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 1 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Parries to cancel the fireball. Goes for the fireball. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Oh, easy tech. Player 1 chases them down. Very solid corner strike. All right, what's coming up? Puts the super armor to good use.
Sure.
KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use... Oh! There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. There's been
Got him.
back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. It's a good spot to use the super. Tries to beat out a react. Solid anti-air. Forward. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Both fighters planning something.
Ah, autocorrect. Você me fudeu agora, velho.
Getting up close and personal.
GG. Não, o autocorrect me arrebentou eu agora, velho. Me arrebentou eu agora o autocorrect. Você é louco, mano.
Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Stop. Oh, yes, the air throw. The low kick hits. Quick medium poke. Pump the brakes on the impact. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Get carried to the corner. Somersault kick stops them cold. Player 2. Oh, yo. Super hit. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale.
Too easy.
Sonic Blade uses their drive. Noticeable life lead is a comeback somersault kick to take them head on. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Who's going to take the initiative? It is over.
Ele tá errando o tempo do safe jump e eu tô percebendo isso, tô punindo ele.
But nothing even comes close to this one.
GG, irmão. Valeu pra você. Pessoal, vou ter que dar uma pausa aqui no pareamento, que só utilizar uma parada aqui. Já volto, rapidinho aqui. Voltei pra tentar jogar mais um pouquinho. Ó, normal tô acertando, tá vendo? Ó, normal de novo, ó. Ó, de novo. Só que quando eu faço aqui, ó. Tô dropando, eu não posso dropar. Ah, entendi. Não, não foi esse.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Eu nem mexo, isso aí que eu tô limpando a manete. Eu geralmente não gosto de ficar fazendo essas carinhas, não.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner, buys some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Starts with a jump in. Oh! These two fighters are perfectly synced. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball.
Boa.
Fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Player 2
Boa de novo.
chases them down. Sticks the combo.
Aleluia!
Denies them with a somersault kick. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure and miraculous grab. What'll happen here? They're both out of drive gauge. Will they press on or wait it out? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Get him in there! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Grabs him. Sonic boom! Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Impacts a no-go. You can block impacts, but you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. Somersault kick going in. Player 1 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Genius read.
Errei o timing. Errei.
Player 2 has burnout activates. Jinrai hits a
Boa.
good spot to use the super.
Boa punição.
Don't make no money. Spins it all with a Shinryu Ripper.
Bet that hurt.
Good presence of mind to pull the trigger. Amazing. They're gonna have to grind out this win with just what they were after.
Perdi.
Last round, people.
Eu sou muito ruim.
All in from this one. The last round. It's now or never. Sonic boom. Shows the medium kick. Solid anti-air.
Ah!
Out of here.
Eu tenho que melhorar esse tempo do meu de carregamento.
Jump. Oh, snipe. Let's loose a boom. Player 2. He connects with the throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gives him good damage in return. Player 2 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. Leads Clutch anti-air. Here comes the corner pressure. Both avoiding the wall like a play. Somersault kick to take them head on. Will they gamble something here on a drive move? Let's get it. Medium kick. What are they gonna do? What now? This is it. The shot pays off. Player one has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that replay. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Projectile to try and change the situation. Player two may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance.
Bom if, mano.
Knockdown. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Ooh, snap kick sends them spinning. Burnout
Boa.
activates. Experiencing burnout. Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
Bate, 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 bate.
Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Tatsu's out of the quick dash. But they were right to be on guard there. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Their drive blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Nice read. Denies them with a somersault kick. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. A quick breather. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Throws a fireball. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Their life is hanging and eats it. Hanging on for dear. They were not
Pulei neutro pra ver se dava pra defender, não deu não. Que peninha, hein, mano. Que peninha.
brings it home.
Mas GG, GG.
Build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? They trade. Goes to the overdrive. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow? It's not easy to parry projectiles in the heat of a match, but it's definitely effective. Combo with the target combo. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Burnout is
Eu tô na negação hoje, hein, mano.
Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Projectile to try and change the situation. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Reverse spin kick? Checks with a medium kick. Sonic boom. Player one can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Jinrai kick for a mix. Knockdown and... Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Quick breather. Both of them were ready for a throw. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Sets up with the jump in. Just goes for it at this range. Experiencing burnout. Connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. Risky play, but it pays off. This is a critical moment. Turns out. Critical art now.
Ah, Deus do céu, como pode isso acontecer? Eu tô falando que eu tô ruim nos confirmes, só eu pra ser ruim desse jeito.
The final round. Expect to see some
Eles perderam essa luta, mano.
Jumps so fast on the air throw. Checks him with the boom. Zones with the fireball. Player two comes back from the break. Can they keep this focus? Looking for a hold. Both sides getting ready. Player one leans on the flash kick to get them out of a jam. No resources to work with. They gotta do this the old-fashioned way. Oh, yo! Perfectly executed.
Merecia perder essa luta depois daquele round ali, velho.
Player one is a force to be reckoned with.
Na boca merecia, viu, cara? Pessoal, eu vou no máximo até umas 11, às 10.
This isn't about just
Cara, aí
winning
ó
the
o
match.
bichão com
Pride
Blanca, hein,
and
mano.
bragging rights
Blanca tá
are
batendo igual
taken.
doido. Eu não sei jogar
Both
contra a
fighters
Blanca, não.
bring their
Pior de tudo é
A-game to
isso.
the table.
Mas que tem
Here
coragem.
we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. What are these fighters thinking now? The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Both fighters are looking for a way to fill up their super art gauge. I want to see how they manage their SA gauge here. Projectile to try and change the situation. Oh, what a move. Takes
Nossa,
the
que
trip.
boneco, meus amigos. Que boneco.
Time
Que
by
boneco.
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Sonic boom! You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and
Boa.
forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Gets the combo. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Checks him with the boom. In there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Boom! Oh my, the protect. Sonic boom. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. They're in range. We got connects with the throw. They've got about half life left. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. The jump in is denied. Impact squat. Player 2 is it turn up. Will this super art do anything? Okay, here we go. Grab them. Player 2 can't deny.
Mano, eu vi ele apertando o botão, por isso que eu dei o...
Player 2 clinches the win.
Foi, mas foi boa luta, foi boa luta.
Anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run up. They exchange blows. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Trips them up. Tries to bait him with the projectile. The low heavy hits. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Both fighters are looking for a way to fill up their super art gauge. I want to see how they manage their SA gauge here. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. A depleted drive gauge will really limit their options here. Smart meter management is one of the keys to winning, so they'll have to keep tabs on that if they want to win this match. Player 1 is almost gets him.
Que lindo, mano. O cara tá jogando muito. Jogando muito.
What else can they get away with?
O boneco tá muito forte, mano.
Who will gain control of the match in the early going?
Essa luta continua ruim até aqui, mano. Ó.
It's cute. Somersault kick stops them cold. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Checks him with the boom. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage.
Que azar meu, hein?
Denied. Breaks the block with a throw. Going in. Sonic boom. Blocks. What's the next move? Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. How will they manage their drive gauges? Back into the corner. What's blocking that drive?
GG, mata aí.
Going to work.
Tinha até largado a marete, acredita? Ah, mano, aí...
A quick breather. Keeps him out. What are they gonna do? Beast mode activated and now they're ready to party. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Okay, here we go. Who's gonna take it? No lapse in judgment goes unpunished.
GG.
Player 2 made all the right moves.
GG. Blancão zangado, hein, mano.
Only gonna make them stronger.
Gostei de jogar com esse camarada. Dá um likezinho nele aqui. Bonequinho que o Menadinho tá ganhando tudo. Na Ranked, cara, tem uns bonecos, por exemplo, é Honda. É Honda você não acha nas quebradinhas por aí, não. E esse é Honda é bom, não. Tem o triplo da minha pontuação.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 1 has the life advantage. Can they exploit this advantage? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. Takes a trip. The pressure is so intense here. Heading into the end game, that gets him. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Somersault kick. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Checks them with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Their spacing is so on point right now, but who's gonna charges forward? Plenty of life left, a full drive gauge to work with. They have tons of options at their disposal. It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive gauge to dictate the terms of the match. Player 2 needs somersault kick, stops them cold. Somersault kick. Throws a fireball. Sonic boom. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Checks him with the boom. What? Anti-air. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Blocks it. Leite throw. You can't let him close in like that. They're low on both life and drive gauge right now. They get leads on the flash kick to get them out of a jam. Both fighters have completely exhausted their drive. In attack range. Player a fireball attack range. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Checks him with the boom. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player 1 has the life advantage. Neither of them willing to back off here. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? Does a good job of pushing back. Time's the only thing moving here. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. The jump in catches them. The pressure is so intense here. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Launches them. Player 1 has depleted their drive, but they are still within range to win this round. Big opportunity. Oh. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Good somersault kick. Projectile to try and change the situation. No knockdown does the roadhead. They were
Boa, mano.
Cannon blast them. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. There's a change of sides. Jumps up. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Can this drive bring them back? Sumo headbutt. A super.
GG.
The super doesn't hit. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. A lot of pressure building up here. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Anti-air in the clutch. Uses their drive gauge. Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Both sides getting ready. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Gets the side switch. Turning it right up with the super. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Player 2 leans on the flash kick to get them out of the jam. Both sides getting ready. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Boom! Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Good parry. Lets loose a boom. Shows off a parry. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Who's got the bait at this range? Turning it right up with the super. Okay, here we go. This is it. Back into the corner. What setup do they have?
Eita, duas vezes, hein, mano. GG.
Player 2 delivers the upset. That's
Duas
one
vezes
for
perdi por ignorância.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that runback. Sumo smash. Denied. He's cool and locks them out. Launches them. Took him to the corner in a flash. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Tom brings out the super art. How is it gonna work out for them? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow? Checks them with the projectile. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. All right, what's coming up next? Burnout activates. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive.
Aí é difícil, mano.
With the super art connect, that's not gonna hit. KO.
Aí é difícil, hein?
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Checking their reactions with a fireball? They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is absolutely vital, and they need to manage it properly for this coming round. Check some drive rush to keep it going. What'll happen here? Goes for the rush. Sonic boom. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Zones with the fireball. Drive gauge gap here. Perfect input on the sonic boom. Uses the parry so the opponent can't dictate the pace of the round. Denies the jump in. Perfect boom. Somersault kick stops them cold. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Knockdown and the projectile connects, not giving the opponent any
GG,
chance.
irmãozinho.
Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Não é nada, mano. Esse é o pior guile. Pior guile com facilidade. Cara, aqui, ó. Ó, de novo, ó. parceiro meu vai me dar moral, o guri de idade vai me dar moral pra aprender como é que joga contra essa boneca aí, mano. Porque eu tô tendo extrema dificuldade contra essa boneca.
Alright, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here?
Se eu errar o pré-charge, eu tô na bosta.
Alright. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Parries the projectile. Saw the projectile easily. They'll want to be careful of positioning here while on the lookout for more projectiles. Tom brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. The pressure is so intense here. Closes out the round with a fireball. Player one.
Eu tô achando que também...
Sei lá.
Tá estranho, tá estranho.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. Checks him with the boom. Got their eye on the air. Consistent anti-air is huge, but shutting
boa.
down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. What'll happen here? Sonic boom! Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. All in with the rush! Burnout activates. No! This will break them! Both fighters planning something? Player 2 with the rhythm owning that pace. You gotta be mindful of reaching.
Nossa senhora de Nazaré! Vocês viram onde pegar esse golpe, mano? Mas foi da hora, foi da hora.
They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Brushes that off and keeps going. Turning it right up.
Fantástico.
This Thunderbird's gonna sting. Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. Amazing throws him. Player 1 still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill battle. Here comes the corner from drives it back.
GG.
Turns what a finish.
GG.
Player 2 made
Bora mais uma, bora mais uma. Tá gostoso.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Checks him with the boom. Nice read. Denies them with a somersault. Player 1 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. What are these fighters thinking now? Both sides looking for an opening. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball.
Sonic boom. Sonic boom.
The jump in is denied. Who's going to break the silence first? Takes them all the way to the corner with that.
Difícil a questão da adaptação.
How are they going to get them? Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want
Já eu dou uma olhada aí no chat aí, beleza, pessoal?
Fires off an overdrive. Sonic boom.
Ih, mano. O cara deu rage. Ó, mano, é ranqueada. Não leva mal não, nada pessoal, mas...
Player 2 has the chance to flawless round. They got him so quick. Player 1
Ranqueada é ranqueada.
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
É, eu acho que é por causa lá. Você vê que ele saiu, ó. Eu acho que é por causa do spam de magia, né? E o que que acontece? Eu faço aqui, ó. Eu dou a magia, olha lá, ó. Eu dou a magia terminando pra trás, ó. Aí eu já tô carregando aqui, ó. Então, tipo assim, muitas vezes essa match aqui tá osso pra mim, mano. Eu tô apanhando pra cada Blanca. Peguei um tal de Breaker agora há pouco.
Alright, first round. What's going to happen? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Checks with the projectile. The impact gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. What's the play here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Oh, whiffs the throw.
Errei o timing, mano. Na verdade, não errei.
Adds a little super juice into this combo.
É porque eu tô em burnout, velho.
Oh god, this is tense. That was a well
Eu tô em burnout, aí eu errei o timezinho ali. Mas tá beleza, tá beleza.
They'll want to keep the pressure on. Yo, put that away.
Toma.
Dash it. Checks him with the boom. Projectile to try and
Não
change the
pularás.
situation. Knockdown and sonic boom. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball. Going in. Player one.
Mano, os caras tão tudo dando rage, mano. Ah, cê é louco, velho.
Corner now. No running a perfect KO. They were in.
Mano, eu tô ficando irritado com os caras, velho.
Took no time to
Os
finish.
caras não sabem lidar com a situação, coloca na boa qualidade do treino, pra não falar outra coisa. Vai lá e treina, mano. Ah, tá tendo dificuldade, pô, pay. É igual esse aqui, ó. Eu vou desligar o pareamento um segundinho aqui, só pra mostrar um negócio. Ó, quer ver? Ó, quero que vocês tenham uma noção do que isso aqui, ó. Simples, né? Ó, se eu levar o sacode aqui do Ken aqui, ó. Acho que eu errei o time ali, mano. Ah, não, é porque o golpe entra como se fosse crítico. Entendi. Como se fosse um... Eu não gravei! Então o que que acontece? Ah, você tá tendo dificuldade com isso. Vai treinando alternativo. O que que eu posso fazer aqui, ó? O que que eu posso fazer aqui? Será que dá tempo de fazer outra coisa? O ideal é o seguinte, ó. Nessa situação, falo por mim, ó. Vai lá, quem? O que que eu faço aqui? Eu tô tendo dificuldade, ó. Eu sei que a giletinha vai cortar. Se eu tiver na distância certa, o cara não vai me acertar com... Se eu acertar o time certo aqui, ó. Rasteira vai cortar. Então, é a dificuldade que você tem. Dificuldade que você tem, você vai e faz. Então vou voltar ao normal aqui que eu não quero... Voltar pra ranqueada aqui, que eu vou jogar mais umas duas aqui, que eu tô agilizando a parada aqui em casa aqui. Já passou do meu horário, né? Então dá pra jogar mais uma só, hein, pessoal? Mais uma só. Mas deixa eu olhar no chat aqui enquanto isso. Parece não, porque ela fica positivo. Ela dá aquele divezinho dela, né? Que é difícil você cortar aquilo. Pode parecer fácil, mas não é. É difícil você cortar aquilo. Além de você... Aí ela colou no C, acabou, mano. Acabou. Porque o C ali, aí já fica no 50-50. Porque ela pode te dar soquinho. Ela pode te dar agarrão normal. Ela pode te dar um command grab. Ela pode te dar um super se ela tiver com os 3 barras cheias. O CA, né? Ô, valeu, mano. O E-Honda... Fala, Leléo. O E-Honda eu tô aprendendo ainda, mano. Tô aprendendo ainda umas lutas ali. Tô aprendendo uns pouquinhos, tá ligado? Eu percebi que é o seguinte... Ó, esse cara deve ser monstruoso de Chun-Li, né, velho?
takes them all the way to the corner. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Time to do
Eu
some
tentei,
damage.
eu tava esperando, mas eu sou ruim.
They're
Vou sair
jostling
do
the
canto.
dominant
Não
position.
adiantou nada, não. GG.
Nice. Sees the
Chuli é muito difícil, mano.
Player 2 on the board first. with
GG,
the win.
né?
They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start the round. How will they take advantage? Looking to impress with this super. Player 1 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Sonic Boom. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Sonic Boom. Jump. Grabs and throws them away. Both fighters planning something? This is the idea. Hits them with a stopping power. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Big opportunity coming. Let's loose a boom. So little life left. Perfect boom. Throws them. A quick breather. KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Soba to pin him down. Uses the drop gauge. Shuts that down with a parry. Perfect input on the Sonic Boom. Ooh, brushes that off and keeps going. It's a good spot to use the super. Gets it over the crossfire. This is what happens when Sonic Boom beats somersault kick for an all-out assault.
Ih, pessoal, eu acho que eu vou ter que sair, mano. Ou.
What's next? There's a burnout. Burns out. Solid anti-air. And they burn out in sync. Here comes the corner pressure. Ooh, what a smart flow. Amazing. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. Drives it back missing.
Ah, Guilherme! Mão de Tiranossauro Rex. Se você tivesse dado esse agarrão, eu tinha vencido, Guiloso.
On top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
Que pena, hein, velho? Que a mãozinha do Guilherme é igual de Tiranossauro
Let's
Rex.
believe it's time for that comeback. Checks him with the boom. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools.
Mas Chuli aperta botão que só Deus, viu, velho? Só pede pra câmera.
There's space here. Can they clip each other on
Mas
the
é isso aí, tem que fazer pro personagem.
force the other to give up even an inch. Tom eats it up with a combo into super. All right, what's coming up next? Good parry here to try and make something happen. Checks him with the projectile. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Sonic Boom. Still very early in the round. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Had the radar up and running. Takes them
quase, hein?
That drive impact isn't going to work. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. They were right to be on guard there. Dealing a nice chunk of damage. There's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. KO.
Boa. GG, mano. GG. Jogou
We're
muito.
tied up at 1 round each. Do these two have anything up their sleeves for the final round? Checks him with the boom. Throws a fireball. Sonic Blade's a fish for a reaction. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Doing some quick planning? You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Overhead, but it won't work. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Sonic Boom. Can this drive bring them back? Player 1. Oh, gets the air throw. There's a change of side. Oh, plot twist. Anti-air into the flush.
pessoal, não vai dar pra jogar mais uma. Eu tenho compromisso agora. Mas aqui, Leite mesmo? Não, é Fefon. Mano, jogou muito, velho. Você joga pra porra, mano. GG pra nós. Pessoal, brigadão pela companhia aí na live aí. Hoje, infelizmente, eu fiquei sem luz aqui. Eu vou dar um joinha no camarada aqui, que o brother é sangue bom. Joga muito. É desse tipo de play que a gente precisa, né? Pra gente dar uma digi evoluída. E tamo junto, velho. Tamo junto. Beleza? Então fiquem com Deus aí. E um forte abraço. Beleza? GG pra nós. E obrigadão pela companhia. Tamo junto.